In self-defense, sometimes you may have to go first. Preemptive strikes or any form of strikes is a very grey area, and you have to take a judgment on whether striking someone first is the right thing to do. Not morally, but physically, to take control of the situation. When I can't escape, I can't evade, I can't de-escalate the situation, and I can't talk them out of it, I can't appease them, and the situation is escalating even more, then at that stage, we have to take action. Do you strike when the person actually tries to hit you, or do you strike preemptively? And this is where the discussion moves towards pre-attack indicators. Now, these can be anything from the guy shuffling around, looking around, putting things into his pocket, putting his mobile phone away, zipping up his clothes, even readying his body for an attack, angling himself and getting ready. Nervous moving and pacing is also another indicator. Vital pre-attack indicator is the line of the shoulders, the way the shoulders move. Most of the time when people are quite inexperienced, they'll drop and draw their shoulder back before they punch. Pro fighters, or people that don't know what they're doing, may have limited shoulder movement. In other words, be able to punch without giving much of a lead or a read from the shoulder, and most of the time people will load up and swing, and when they do that, that is the major indicator. So the strikes that you use will vary depending on whether you're reacting or whether you're going first. Of course, preemptive strikes, you've got the opportunity to pick your target at will. If I'm facing off against someone and I have to go preemptively for whatever analysis that I take at that point in time, I have a selection of targets that I can go for. Soft targets, always with hard weapons. The top of the head generally is quite hard, the neck and the throat's generally quite soft. And this is soft, this is hard. The nose. The front of the nose is made of cartilage, so if you hit the nose, it's a soft target. If the person's striking me, my ability to strike back and the areas and the targets to strike are completely limited depending on their angle. If Nick throws a swinging clubbing punch, bang, his head might be poised downwards, striking the nose and so on. It's going to be harder to access. So hitting potentially the soft target is more likely going to lead me to land onto bang the top of his skull, which is going to damage my hand. It's really effectively going to cripple me. But there are things you can do. Rather than trying to strike him, I should be thinking about lifting and using my elbows. So as a rule, you always want to hit soft targets. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to hit it and the person's going to fall on the floor and completely be incapacitated. But what it does mean is there's going to be less damage to your hands or the weapons that you're using, and you're going to inflict or maximize your damage to that person. Where you strike really depends on their movement. So it's all very well having this idea and a system of strike the nose, strike the throat, strike the solar plexus, strike the liver, the soft targets and where we hit. You don't get the same choice, the same opportunity when the person's rearing up on you.